Make a good show. There we go, and that's at negative 23. Cool. Why is that so big? The fuck am I? Here we go. Full screen. So it's going good, I guess. Let me. Hey, it is working. Cool. Oops, okay. It's been raining for so. Let's take the test. Might turn out on my end a bit. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna shut up. Leave it. Where's the mood? Oh god damn it, what are you doing? We'll try and fix this. Yeah. Cool. That should be it. Yep, cool. We're all good. I can see the chat. I can eat my meal. There we go. Sounds good. Let me hear. All good? All good? All good in that area? If economic globalization is inevitable to primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. Strongly agree. Always support my country. Disagree. No one chooses his or her country birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Fuck off. This is very nice chunkish. This is very nice chunkish. I'll set that up there so I can constantly look at it. Is it going to update? No. There we go. Now it's updating. Cool. Our race has many superior qualities compared to others. Disagree. Asians have got a bit us beat. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy is a fucking monster. Fucking enemy of my enemy is a fucking even bigger enemy. I still disagree because I guess America would typically fall under that. Military action that defies international law is sometimes just justified. And by military law, I'm assuming it means the UN, and I fucking hate the UN. It's a fucking pointless piece of shit. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. When hasn't there been? Point to a time in history where there hasn't been a fusion of information and entertainment. You cannot find it. You'll agree, because I guess. Oh, disagree, because I do enjoy having entwined a bit, just so people understand. But now the economy, we're talking attitudes here, not the FTSE index. People are ultimately divided more by class than nationality. Strongly disagree. Fucking hell. What some bumfuck in, I don't know, Alice Springs has the same relationship as a bumfuck in Kenya. I don't know a city in Kenya. No, they will not understand each other. But a bumfuck in Alice Springs will have at least some starting level, some baseline with some rich posh cunt in Sydney. So I strongly disagree. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Controlling inflation is important, but unemployment is a bigger issue. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I would prefer incentives instead of regulation. Maybe that's the libertarian in me speaking. I prefer to give benefits to companies, like say plastic bags. Don't ban plastic bags. Give them here's some money if you don't use plastic bags. Here's a little something if you sell like nylon bags and stuff. So I feel like that could be turned corrupt. Like fucking people who manufacture the nylon bags. Agree. I do lightly agree. From each according to his ability, each according to his need, is fundamentally a good idea. Fuck off, you commie. You absolute commie. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottle branded people. Strongly disagree. It is fucking genius. It's fucking genius that people can do that. I'm not next to it. Land shouldn't be bought and sold. It shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. Fuck off, commie. It is regrettable. Many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Yes, it is regrettable. But I wouldn't want to force them to contribute. I guess taxes, I guess. No. If you phrase this question like should companies be paying taxes? Then, yeah, I would do agree. You see Amazon when they fucking billions of dollars didn't give a single cent of tax. That sort of shit, fucking pisses me off. So I guess strongly agree, but I wouldn't want to. Tax is pretty much the only way I would force them. Otherwise, I wouldn't force them. Protectionism is great. You need to take care of your own before you take care of everyone. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders.
I'm going to grab some more. Yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy.
The fuck is this song? Couldn't hear it properly. What the fuck is this? Very, very nice. Very, very nice Chinese. Where were we? The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. Should is a very strong word. Realistically, that's technically all they have to do. But they should aspire to be better and help the consumer. That's probably what. I'm going to disagree, but only slightly, because should implies you've got to force them to do something, whether or not they want to or not. The rich are too highly taxed. Disagree. Did you fucking see Amazon paying 0 cents for tax? Like fucking several billion in profits, and they didn't fucking pay a cent tax. So I'm going to strongly disagree. I'll just strongly disagree. Actually, no. Well, disagree, because the rich people that do pay tax, they pay an arm and leg tax. It's these people that exploit loopholes. That's the shit that pisses me off. Because the ones that do pay tax, Jesus Christ, I think they lose something like 60-70% of their profits. It's retarded. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. I'm going to say agree, just because this is I like how it is in Australia, where you've got private and public. You got free healthcare, but there's a line, or you can pay and you can just jump the line. That makes let's say that makes it better. I'm going to do agree, not strongly, because I'm not sure whether this one's a bit iffy. I'm not sure whether or not it's asking about I'm not sure whether it's asking about people. What is the word? Whether or not it's saying, oh, we should scrap public health care. So I'm just going to agree. Sorry, as it is implying scrap public. Government should penalise businesses that mislead the public. Strongly agree. Fucking lying is an absolute dick. That was the thing. Genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability. Yes, the ability to. That is the question now. Genuine free market requires a restriction on the ability to predator multinationals. Strongly agree. Fucking monopolies are cancer. That being said, the freer the market, the freer the people. Strongly agree. Those aren't conflicting ideas, libertarians. They can work in tangent. They have a free market with minor rules. Okay, it's not 100% free, but it is almost 100% free. It's like 99.9% free. And the only 0.1% of it not being free is to stop cancer. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should be always illegal. Oh boy, this is a fun question. Because the thing is, I got into arguments a lot on Twitter about abortion, shit like that, but I didn't know how to phrase what I was saying properly. And I probably came off as a bit pig-headed and retarded, but now I do. What basically arguing against is abortion as a contraceptive. I'm against. Do not want abortion as a contraceptive. You've had 9 months to figure it out. Fucking tough luck. So I'm going to disagree. All authority should be questioned. Now this is another one. Should you question somebody's retarded ideas? Yes. Should you keep questioning them even when you're proven wrong? Even when it's been proven he's doing the right thing, like the fucking media does to Trump. That's a completely so I'm going to agree, but not strongly. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth leads the whole world blind and gummy. Strongly disagree. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theatres or museums that cannot survive the commercial basis. I would put this under once everything else has been paid for with taxes, then put them into this sort of stuff. They're not first priority, like some people might think. I do disagree, but not strongly disagree. Schools should not make classroom attendance. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. Oh, I fucking hated school. I fucking hated it. But I've got a feeling if we just make it so, nah, you don't have to go. Nobody's gonna fucking turn up for school. And the whole bloody intelligence is just gonna into the ground. So I'm gonna do agree, but it's a very I fucking hate it. I fucking hate saying agree. So I agree on practicality, not principle. All people have rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. Ooh. Now, when you're saying different sorts of people, are you talking about different ethnicities or different cultures? Because the thing is, they're very different questions they are. Ethnicities, I don't fucking care. Do whatever the fuck they want. Cultures, fucking, I think you should adopt the main culture. I mean, you can have traditions of the old culture or whatever culture, but you should, I don't know, not be a sheep and just blindly follow it. But I feel like you shouldn't be an absolute contrarian against it either. I'm going to just do disagree, because I'm not sure whether that's asking ethnicities or culture. I'm assuming it's talking about ethnicities, but it might be talking about culture. So, good parents will not have to spank their children. Yes. It's natural for children to keep secrets from their parents. Yes. Possessing marijuana personally should not be a criminal offence. Yes. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generations to find jobs. Strongly disagree. The fucking point of education is to teach. It is to teach. People with serious inheritable disability should not be allowed to reproduce. Strongly disagree. Fucking do what you want. You don't fucking lie. I don't fucking want people interfering with that sort of shit. The thing is, I also don't want people with STD cancer. Passing that around. The important thing for children is to learn to accept discipline. It's not the most important, but it is important. I'm going to disagree. There's no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures. Yes, the Papua New Guineans where they fucking get boys to drink. Well, not this song. No. Not that song. It's so fucking bogan. Yeah, the Papua New Guineans where they get the boys to drink the men's semen. Beautiful culture. The cannibals, beautiful culture. It's fucking just the genital mutilation of multiple groups. Just those who are able to work and refuse opportunity should not expect society's help support. Now, is that saying support via welfare or support by like just helping out? I'm going to agree. When you're troubled, better not to. When you're troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to get something up to show. Let me get. Where is it? Let me type it up. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Pause that. Put the display back up. This.
Wait, Margie. Before you go out that door, let's put our happy face on. Because people know how good a mommy you have by the size of your smile.
This is this question. This is literally this question. Let me fast forward to the right part.
Now, Lisa, listen to me. This is important. I want you to smile today.
But I don't feel like smiling.
Well, it doesn't matter how you feel inside, you know? It's what shows up on the surface that counts. That's what my mother taught me. Boys will like you. No, come on. You can do better than that. Oh, that's my girl.
I feel more popular already.
Hey, nice smile.
Thanks.
Hey, what are you talking to her for? She's just gonna say something weird.
Not me.
You know, I used to think you were some sort of a brainiac, but I guess you're okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why don't you come over to my house after practice? You can do my homework.
Okay.
5 minutes, people, 5 minutes. Now, Miss Simpson, I hope we won't have a repeat of yesterday's outburst of unbridled creativity.
No, sir. Wow, Mom.
So that's where she gets it.
that bit there, that is literally what this question is asking. Strongly disagree. You don't fucking suppress things. It's living in denial. Chinese is very nice. I should eat more. Oh, good. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. Fuck off. My great grandmother and my grandfather are fully integrated. Fuck off. My great grandparents, their kids, fully integrated. It's you can be fully integrated as first generation. What's good for the most successful corporation is always ultimately good for all of us. Fuck off. Fucking neo-lib, neocon shit. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. Ugh. Fucking privatise the ABC. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counter-terrorism. Strongly agree. Fucking hell. You got nothing to hide. You got nothing to fear. You shouldn't be fucking. If I got nothing to hide, you shouldn't be fucking looking at my stuff. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic political system. That's technically true, but it's true in the worst possible sense. It's like, if you're corrupt, you don't need to worry about elected representatives. It's like, fucking, if you're corrupt, you don't need to worry about people ruining your plan. Strong, fucking, no, everything fucking against that. Though the electronic age makes surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Strongly disagree. Fucking everybody should be worried about surveillance and shit. Death penalty should be an option for most serious crimes. Strongly disagree. I don't know if you heard about this, but a bit ago, there was this guy who was in jail for 27 years. And he finally got released. And he did nothing wrong. He's been in jail for 27 years on a false charge. Finally got released. Fuck you. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed, people below to be commanded. I'm glad I started reading that like that. Strongly disagree. Fuck off. Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. Strongly disagree. Art is art. Art is literally whatever you make of it. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Disagree. I'm not going to strongly disagree because there should be an aspect of punishment to it. But the main focus of it should be rehabilitation. It is a waste of time to try and rehabilitate some criminals. Disagree. Because I guess they are like, there's going to be like Hannibal Lecter, where you're never going to fucking get him to stop eating people. But most of the time, you should at least try. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Then also the time you're living in. If you're living in fucking, what do you call it? If you're living in an absolute, post-scarcity, the artist and the writer are going to be fucking way more important than the business person and the manufacturer. Way more. Disagree. It depends on the situation. Mothers may have carers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. There's no neutral. I'm gonna go agree, just because somebody has. If you're working non-stop to afford the daycare, why not just stay at home and not pay the daycare bill and do other things around the house? That's just common sense. Agree. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources of developing countries. Strongly agree. Fucking pinching bright and educated from all these countries. This is going cold because I'm taking so long to eat it. Got to turn the music back on. Let me turn it down. Get that out of my end. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. I'm going to do a reluctant agree because it shouldn't be a fucking screeching. No, disagree. I'm doing disagree on that one. Astrology accurately explains the day. Never say properly. Fucking no. You cannot be more. Oh, no, no, no.
My nose is starting to run, and you totally disappear.
From the ocean to the silver city, and it's only other vets could understand.
I knew that.
You cannot be moral without being religious. Fuck off, I'm not religious. And I got plenty of morals. Morals out the wazoo. Strongly disagree. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged. Agree. Social security is, from what I know of, it's it's a pension. It's just a pension. Cutting money out of your pocket. Charity is actually you're receiving money. If you don't have a job, then you don't have a social security. You don't have a charity, you can actually get something. Strongly agree. Some people are naturally unlucky. Strongly agree. Fucking hell, have you seen those two-headed people? Have you seen those furries? Jesus Christ. It's important that my child's school instills religious values. Strongly disagree. Finally, look at sex. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral. Strongly disagree. Same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. Strongly agree. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be illegal for the adult. Strongly agree. I've looked at them kitties on the interwebs. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business. Strongly agree. No one can naturally feel homosexual. Fucking hell. Ask my cousin Aaron. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Strongly agree. I'm all for fucking do whatever you want in private homes. Don't fucking bring out the daylight. See where I stand. Oh boy. Fucking spot on. Fucking off. Fucking oof. Fucking oof. Fucking oof. Fucking oof. Fuck yeah. I told you I was fucking centrist. And people went, oh, you're not, he's right wing. Dead on. Fucking dead on. I wasn't even trying for it. Oh, fuck. Cool, I get straight. This bit. Cool. Cool. I don't have a printer, but I'll save the file. I'm a certified centrist cuck. Oh, fuck off, I'm not sure that. A certified enlightened centrist. That was beautiful. I'm going to. Oops. Did I close that? Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Fill me up, just to tear me down. Wait, no, not that. So. There you go. Look at that beauty. Look at that motherfucking booty. It's beautiful. Okay. I better finish this off and start dealing with start dealing with get ready for the Twitch stream. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Fuckers.